This live. Hey, welcome everybody. Good evening, and welcome to Lakeside High School play. I'm Kenneth Lee, and we have 12 wonderfully talented thespians here tonight, performing on one-act plays. A Little Misunderstanding by Kendall Kruger, and House of Thrills and Chills by Michael Druce. We ask that you shut off your cell phones, do not put them on vibrate, turn them off, and give these young adults the undivided attention they deserve. They deserve that much respect because they've worked extremely hard, and I'd like to, let's see, lost my track on those. I'd like to mention that there's a dessert bar between the two one-act plays, and it's free will donation. And I'd also like to introduce my assistant director, Holly Hens. Okay, and now Lakeside High School play class would like to present A Little Misunderstanding.
And that is how the cow jumps over the moon.
Well, hey, the fiddle. California, that was certainly amazing.
It sure is, Lucky. Imagine a cat trying to play a fiddle. My claws would just tear up those strings.
That's where it should make this little dog laugh.
I'm glad to hear it. Stay tuned to find out exactly what happens to the dish and the spoon after this commercial break.
Cut to commercial, fly to places.
That's amusing. Really? Are you trying to make our views go even lower? We're already the 3 a.m. news. Only the bats are up to watch this, and they can't even see.
Actually, they can see. They just have poor eyesight.
You know what I mean. I can't deal with this. Sloth,
Yes, ma'am.
where is my latte?
Oh, I'm sorry. I'll get it now.
Guys, be nice to him. It's his first day. I remember what it was like when I started as an intern. I don't care. I asked for that coffee 30 minutes ago. I should have had it before we went on air.
He's my intern. He's here to learn to work at a news station, not to get you coffee.
He could start by learning how news anchors act without caffeine.
Not every news anchor does catty as you are.
Call me Patty one more time, Lucky. I swear I will.
That's enough, you two. The commercial break is almost over. Get back to your places. Are you nervous, though?
A bit, but I'm excited to finally be in front of the camera.
And you deserve to be here. You worked really hard and proved yourself as an intern. I'm hoping the new guy will follow your footsteps. Maybe he'll take Calpurnia's spot.
I'm sitting right here. I can hear both of you.
Anyways, don't worry. Just relax. You'll be fine.
Thanks, Al.
We're live in 3, 2. Good morning, Orwell, and welcome to the Monday News. Before the break, we were discussing the strange matter of the cow who jumped over the moon. We know you're dying to hear about the dish that went away with the spoon, but before we get to that, let's cut to Little for this very first weather report ever. Take it away, Little.
Thanks, Lucky. This week, we say goodbye to the snowbirds. They will be heading south to the upcoming cold front. Perfect weather for Arctic birds, though. Those aren't suits to be seen walking around. Those are penguins. These jokes should fly south for the winter. Tuesday, we should expect some sun up until Friday. And today, help this guy's falling!
The camera! The lens is broken!
run off in the middle of your weather report, ever.
I hate to agree with her, but she is right.
I'm so sorry. I was just so nervous. And then seeing, what's your name, kid? McGee fall. I panicked. I don't know what came over me. I'll cut you some slack because it's the first night for the both of you, but this cannot happen again. All right? All right. And no more coffee on set. Here, McGee. Let's get you cleaned up. Then we'll deal with this mess.
Thank you. I really appreciate it.
Is the camera broken?
Not permanently, but there's no chance of finishing with this tonight. I should be able to buy a new lens in time to film tomorrow, but I can't do anything until the store opens. I guess we should call her out for the night.
But the people are waiting for the rest of my story. They need to know what happens to the dish and the spoon.
Don't you mean our story?
No, I mean my story.
I think our two viewers can handle waiting one more night. For now, let's go home and get some sleep.
I guess I could use a cat nap. I'll see you two tomorrow.
Hey Al, can I hitch a ride with you? There's not too many cars chasing us that night, and I would rather just stick my head out the window.
Sure thing, just let me grab my keys.
Orwell News Station was mentioned in a tweet by Foxtrot News. Cloudy with a chance of crazy. Small town weatherman claims the sky is falling.
Can I help you? Yes, you can. I'm Buzz with BuzzFeed. This is BuzzFeed Swarm. We have Bianca and Pat.
Hey, what's that?
Hi. I'm sorry, but I need to get to work. You can't leave yet. You're my new headline. Me. Yes, you. Why would you want to interview me? Because I want the scoop on all things Chicken Little. Chicken Little? I will not be called a chicken.
But that's what everyone is calling you.
Everyone? What are you talking about?
Honey,
Have you been living under a rock? Your story has been swarming around the hive. What story? What story? Only the story of a lifetime. Caption: relatable weatherman will make you say, "Me at work." I'm sorry, but don't you think that title is a bit ridiculous?
The readers need to know what they're getting themselves into.
Mr. Little, better known as Chicken Little to his fans, is a small-town weatherman for the Orwell News. He went to work thinking that nothing new would happen, but little did he know that his weather report would change his life. During his report, he went out of control and predicted that the sky would fall. A clip of Little was posted online and has become an overnight sensation. In less than a day, the world has seen our favorite weatherman scream about falling skies over 1 million times. And I, Buzz for BuzzFeed, am fortunate enough to be the first to interview him on the matter. So, Chicken Little, how does it feel to be famous?
are you okay, Mr. Little?
No! I'm not okay! The whole world thinks I'm a joke. And worst of all, everyone is calling me a chicken.
What's so wrong with that? You are a chicken.
I'm a turkey! Yeah, and I'm a hornet.
And I'm a bumblebee.
Pat, we are bumblebees.
Uh-oh. Yeah, This is a disaster. A disaster. I have worked for years to get where I am. And now, in one night, everything's ruined.
Yep.
I am a talented, beautiful cat. I deserve the world. And instead, I've been given a heap of garbage.
Yeah.
Lucky, have you listened to a word I said?
Of course not. I'm getting one of those buzzky quizzes. How cute little are you? Hey, I wasn't done yet.
It's worse than I thought. He's all over this website.
Hurry up, relax. This will blow over soon. It's no big deal.
No big deal. We're the laughing stock of the country.
Well, look who it is. The chicken of the hour.
I will not be called a chicken.
Are you okay, Mr. Little?
No, I'm not okay. I'm guessing you saw the video then? I didn't have to. BuzzFeed told me all about it. They showed up, called me a chicken, and then asked for an interview. I have never been so insulted.
You haven't seen it yet? It's hilarious. Lucky. What it is, the sky is falling. The sky is falling.
I said this guy is falling, not the sky. Guy.
Did you bother to tell that to BuzzFeed?
Well, no, I didn't think to. They called me a chicken. I got distracted.
You had the opportunity to explain everything that happened last night. And you didn't because some journalist called you a chicken?
Yes, but
If you hadn't been so prideful, you could have fixed the situation that you put us in.
How pretty. Calm down.
You have no right to tell me to calm down. You're part of this mess too.
What?
If you hadn't spilled my coffee,
that's enough. It doesn't matter whose fault it is. The video is out there now, and there's nothing any of us can do about it except move past it.
I don't understand why you guys are acting like this is the end of the world. This is great.
excuse me,
Everybody loves the whole chicken little bit.
I am a turkey.
The video can go for a million views in one day.
No.
So that's 1 million more people who want to watch our show.
what?
If that many people loved a 5-second clip of Little, imagine how much they'll love an entire show.
Lucky's right. We probably have more viewers than ever.
Probably thousands.
For once, Lucky, you're right about something. This is great.
Aw, thanks.
This is not great. When the viewers tonight realize that I'm not crazy, they'll stop watching.
So pretend to be crazy.
What?
People watching tonight are expecting to see a crazy chicken.
Turkey.
They want crazy, so give them crazy.
Little, you have to do this.
No way.
Listen to me. This is the best thing that could possibly happen to this station. Everyone in this room, including you, will become very successful very quickly if you continue to let people believe that you really do think the sky is falling. If you don't do this, the station will suffer because you decided to be selfish.
How pretty.
Am I wrong?
No. Now, let me finish. Calpurnia, you aren't wrong, but I hired Little to be a weatherman and not a clown. I will admit, as insane as the idea is, Little becoming Chicken Little would open a lot of doors for us. But if he is uncomfortable with the idea, we will not go through with it. Understand? Yes. Okay, now everyone, get back to your places. Go live in 1 minute. Little, I know how hard you worked to get to where you are. Just know, whatever you decide to do, I'll be proud of you. Okay? Okay.
Break a leg, Little.
Then you're locked in 3, 2.
Good morning, Orwell, and welcome to 3 o'clock news.
Tonight, Okay. 1, 2, 3. Pat. Oh, sorry. 1 month later. Enough with the powder. Do you want me to look like a ghost?
I think you look pathetic.
Ouch! Just sit down. We're about to go live.
Say you're sorry first.
Lucky, sit.
We'll go live after 3. 1, 2.
Just start filming already.
Good evening, and welcome to the all-around news station at our new 8 o'clock time slot. 1 month ago today, the life of our news station changed forever, all because of our little friend.
Many doors have been opened for us, but today we've been given the greatest opportunity yet.
Today, we are lucky enough to interview the pop sensationist and activist Lady Gaga, known for hits such as Sheer This Way and Bob Romance.
This icon has set time aside to talk about the hot topic that is Chicken Little and what she plans to do to help others who also believe the sky is falling.
Hello, thank you so much for coming on our show. Ouch, my paw.
It's my pleasure to be here. Ain't it, fellas?
I am such a big fan.
Who isn't?
So, tell us, Lady Baba, how did you find out about Chicken Little?
I was in my recording studio, recording, doing my thing, the singing thing, when suddenly one of my producers rams down the room. Bam! I was shocked. It's not every day you see someone in the studio. I'm not used to people busting in mid-song, so I was a bit annoyed. But she tells me, Baba, you have to see this video. It's hilarious. And I wasn't going to say no to a producer.
No way, Jose.
I watch, and I see this little chicken crying about the sky falling. And I'm relating to him, because I'm kind of flashy. Soon he began to talk of the flock. The herd wouldn't shut up about it.
Wouldn't shut up,
What is your birthday, Douglas?
Some of them think he's a bit wacky, but others got a little freaked out. He started thinking, hey, what if this chick is onto something? Now half the herd won't stop worrying about if the sky is falling, and I think I need to do something to help them.
Speaking of chicks, there is someone I would like you to meet.
Lady Gaga, meet Chicken Little.
I'm so glad I get to finally meet you.
You too.
You have become such an inspiration of mine, Chicken Little. You have become my muse.
Thanks.
I think now that you're here, I should reveal to you something I've been planning.
What is it?
I've been talking with some of my friends, Cheryl Crow, Sue, the Beatles, and we've decided to throw a benefit concert.
What?
The Singing Cries for Falling Skies benefit concert will help raise money for research on how we can help people who also believe the sky is falling.
You can't do that. I mean, you shouldn't put yourself through all that trouble.
But I should. You remind me of myself, Chicken Little. A strange day in a normal setting. And I couldn't rest easy, knowing you and others like some of my flock, weren't getting help.
Isn't she a saint?
That she is. Sadly, we must wrap up this special
We have barely tipped our toe into the water a little. You cannot give up when things become difficult.
Are you even listening to me? It's not about the act becoming difficult. I heard Baba say that half our herd thinks the sky is actually falling. We can't scare people like that.
Don't worry. She's having a benefit concert with kids that Mama.
But she shouldn't have to do that.
But she is, and that'll just make us more viewers.
But that's more people who might become scared.
No, that is more money in our pocket.
But we can't.
We already have. Why stop now?
That was great, guys. Awesome show. You are becoming great with the camera. You have such a steady hand. Everything looked perfect in the monitor. Is something wrong? It's nothing. Are you sure? Yeah, we're fine. Okay, well, you're all good to go home. Good night, everyone. Good night. Al, I'm fine. You're not. Tell me what's going on. I don't want to let anyone down, but I think what I'm saying is hurting other people. Then I think it's time to tell everyone the truth. Really? Mickey, set up the camera.
Yes, sir.
Al, what are you doing? You want this to be over, right? Yes. So, let's tell them that it's over.
Caption. Chicken Little releases a video and you need to see it. Unless you've been living under a rock, you already know who Chicken Little is.
This weatherman is well known for his kooky claims about the sky. What is even kookier is the post made last night.
After the Orwell News finished their broadcast, Chicken Little confessed something to the world.
He stated he does not in fact believe the sky is falling and that he is not a chicken.
He claims that everything was just a little misunderstanding that went out of control. But guess what?
We have other sources that say differently.
We reached out to the news anchors of Orwell News, Calpurnia and Lucky, to ask their opinions.
Here's what they had to say. Calpurnia stated,
I am shocked Chicken Little would be dishonest about such a thing. There is no doubt in my mind that he believes that the sky is falling. I cannot believe that he would lie to gain publicity or to deny the species.
and like he said,
Ditto.
We have yet to reach out to Chicken Little himself because we simply did not feel like it. But I can promise you that we may get around to it. In the meantime, tell us what you think of Chicken Little's video. Is he really who he says he is? We sure don't believe so.
You! How could you do this to me?
Excuse me?
Are you trying to sabotage my career?
Calpurnia.
What were you thinking? That video could have cost us the station.
This is not about the station.
Then what could it possibly be about?
I already told you. I don't want people to freak out over this misunderstanding anymore.
Is Al okay with this?
Al's the one who filmed the video.
I'm surprised he doesn't know what's best for his station.
He knows what's best for his employees and for his viewers too.
It's obvious that he doesn't. crazy chicken will keep this station in business. A boring turkey is better suited for Thanksgiving.
You want crazy? I'll give you crazy.
Oh!
Little.
I did before! Mister!
Don't stop him. This is exactly what we need.
Hey, little, stop!
Got it. I'll post it now.
What is going on here? Chicken Little went nuts. That's what.
I am a turkey.
Calm down. Breathe in and out. Now, tell me what happened.
Calpurnia and Lucky went to BuzzFeed and told them that what I said in my video last night was a lie. I thought I was done with all of this, but now the situation is even worse. Is this true?
Now,
I wasn't about to let her mess up the station.
that is not your place. Your job is to be a news anchor, not to.
Are you seriously gonna lecture me about this situation? I saved us.
You were saving yourself.
You're just trying to help the station now.
Throwing your coworker
Under the bus doesn't do the station any good.
Did you just expect us to let him sabotage our careers?
I expect you to support him in his decision.
Ow.
1 second, Mickey.
Ow. You see this?
Why would you post this? Delete it right now.
It's too late. People have already seen it.
I don't care. Delete it.
No.
Calpurnia.
I'm sorry that you can't see the good that I've done here. But I did the right thing for everyone here. I did what I had to do to protect our jobs, and I'm not letting anything stand in front of my career.
You can't defend what you don't have.
Excuse me?
You're fired.
What? You can't. Who are you going to find in time to anchor tonight's broadcast?
Finding someone to replace you shouldn't take long, and I can anchor for tonight. Now, if you'll excuse us, only employees are allowed on set.
You can't just fire me.
I believe I just did.
No. This isn't how this is supposed to go. I'm supposed to be famous and rich, not unemployed. You're gonna regret this.
My only regret is hiring you in the first place. Have a nice night, Calpurnia. That was rough, am I right? Lucky, you're fired too. And that's fair. Come on, guys. We still have a show tonight. We need to make this place look spotless.
Al, I'm so sorry.
Honestly, Little, it's fine. I should have fired them sooner. Or after I made them clean up this mess.
Are you okay?
I've been better. Are you okay?
I was thinking, if I hadn't spilled that coffee,
This is not your fault.
it is my fault. I started this mess. And now, 2 people have lost their jobs. Half the world thinks you're crazy. The other half thinks the sky is falling.
Mickey, you cannot put all that weight on your shoulders. The video is out there now. There's nothing any of us can do about it except move past it. We'll work hard and make the station what it's supposed to.
And maybe, now since we have all these new viewers, some of them will stick around to watch some actual news.
Plus, it can't get much worse, can it?
Buffalo, New York,
close to the Steve Cold Bear Show. I'm your host, Steve Cold Bear. Say hello to the swarm, who will be playing for us tonight. A couple of busy bees, huh? These guys never stop working. Now, we have a really great show set up for you tonight, but before we get started, I want to talk to you about a very controversial topic, the sky. I know. Everywhere you look, people are creating a big deal about a little issue. But the clarity of this conversation has become fuzzier and fuzzier. Kind of like me. Last month, Mother released a video stating that his earlier claims about the sky falling were false, and he apologized for any concern he may have caused. But not even a day after, his co-workers, Calpurnia and Lucky, said that this was just Little's way of gaining more publicity, which was followed by Calpurnia's own video post of Little destroying their studio.
Interesting.
I know. Now, the Orwell News Station does not feature Calpurnia or Lucky whatsoever, and Little has been given plain old weather reports. And let me tell you, I am so confused. I don't understand what's going on here. So, to help me find out, here's tonight's first guest of the evening, Lady Baba!
Wow, it is so great to be here.
It's great to have you, Baba. I'm not sure if many of you are aware, but Baba, you met Little fairly recently.
Yes, I did, Steve. And let me tell you, he's such a nice guy.
What do you think about the video he posted?
You know what I think.
No, that's why I asked.
I think Chicken Little's video was a publicity stunt, and not in the way everyone thinks. Look, I know the guy, and he has a good background. He's not the type of guy to lie about something unless he had to.
Meaning?
The studio must have made him say that. I mean, I threw a benefit concert for the guy and others who are freaking out about this entire situation. The station must have been threatening his job or something.
Maybe, but
Also, I know California and and they are brave souls for coming forward and calling the Orwell News Station out on this fiasco. And a right round of applause for those brave anchors.
I think that's an interesting theory.
A theory, Steve? That is the truth. This is what my gut is telling me. And you can't deny your gut, Steve. Can't deny it.
Okay then. Now, I would like to welcome our second guest of the evening, who probably knows a bit more about this scandal than others. Put your hands together for Weatherman Little.
Please, call me Little.
No. You don't have to pretend to be somebody you're not. You're Chicken Little. Don't forget it.
So, Little,
Chicken Little.
how has the station changed since this whole debacle happened?
The station has become much more relaxed. I get to do my job without worrying about putting on an act for people. I get to be me.
Sweetie, just stop.
What?
It's obvious that the station is brainwashing you into believing you don't believe the sky is falling.
I'm sorry, but I don't think you understand the situation.
Of course I understand.
shed some more light on the situation so that we can all have a better understanding of what's going on.
I'd love to. After I posted my video, Calpurnia and Lucky felt that what I said could threaten the success of the station without talking to Al.
Al?
The owner and producer of Orwell News. He's really been there for me. He's a great guy.
Not if he made you lie about who you truly are.
He didn't.
That's not what Calpurnia and Lucky told me.
You spoke with them about this?
Yes, and they had a lot to say.
Like what?
My gal pal Cal. She said she told BuzzFeed about this publicity stunt because of how the station was treating me. And they fired her for sticking up for YOU.
What?
And Lucky said ditto.
You've got it all wrong. Calpurnia was fired for posting a video of me without my permission.
Which she did to protect you. If she hadn't have done that, people would believe you don't believe the sky is falling.
I don't believe the sky is falling.
Whoa, little. Just chill out. I don't think it matters much what we up here think about the sky, but what the people think. According to the polls, almost half the country believes that Little's initial theory is in fact true. And tonight, more people will be pulled into this conversation during the national debate.
The what?
Hello, I'm Steve Coldbear from the Steve Coldbear Show.
And I'm Buzz with Buzz Feed News.
What is going on?
We would like to welcome you to tonight's national debate.
The participants tonight are Senator Joan Leon
And Senator Balto Thomas.
Tonight, the two senators will be debating on how they believe the government should handle the falling skies issue.
We look forward to listening to their opinions after this commercial break.
Al, what is going on? Two politicians are about to have a debate about me. This has gone way too far.
Yeah, but what can we do?
Lucky, hurry up!
I'm trying. This camera is heavier than it looks.
You? What do you think you're doing here?
You're kidding me, right? You're the reason I'm in this mess.
I'm so sorry. I didn't realize that you running off in the middle of your weather report was my fault.
Don't act like you had nothing to do with this.
But I didn't. This all started with Chicken Little and that sloth.
My name is McGee.
Dad, California, we don't go around calling you cat.
You're supposed to be on my side.
I am, but that doesn't mean we have to be the rude side either.
What are you two doing here anyway?
You didn't hear? We got hired by Foxtrot News. We got double the pay and extra vacation time. This whole Chicken Little thing really worked out for us.
I'm so glad that my problems have helped so much with your career.
Thanks, buddy. That means a lot.
If you'll excuse us, we have a debate to film.
What are we supposed to do now? sit back and see what happens. What if what these politicians say only make things even worse? We'll just have to wait and see. How many times do I have to tell people the truth for them to listen to it?
How? I'll be right back.
Where are you going? The debate is about to start.
Trust me.
Welcome back to tonight's debate.
Buzz and I are honored to be tonight's mediators, and we will take turns asking questions to these wonderful senators of ours.
We will start with Senator Joan Leone. Senator Leone, do you support Little's views concerning the sky?
I support the people. That's why I'm running for re-election, so I can continue to create change for all.
The question was, do you support Little's views?
I support every citizen of this great country.
It is a yes or no question, Senator Leone.
Yes, I support you, citizen, and you, and you, and you. And I will never stop fighting to make this a better country for all.
Senator Balto, same question for you.
How can I stand for the actions of my fellow senator?
Senator Balto, please stick to the question.
I have a question for you. How well do we know Leone? Is she someone we can trust? What right does she have standing up here?
More right than you. You're howling mad.
You take that back!
You're a wolf in sheep's clothing.
You take that back! You cheated!
Politicians, am I right?
How about we make this easy? Senators, do you believe the sky is falling?
The sky isn't falling.
The sky is falling.
The sky isn't falling.
The sky is falling. I repeat, the sky is falling.
How's the sky falling?
The camera.
Sorry to interrupt, but I have something important to say. 2 months ago, I was working in the Orwell news station, while Little was filming his very first weather report. While he was filming his report, I was bringing coffee to California with the cat right over there. On my way to her, I tripped over Al's head, just like you saw here. Everything each of you just witnessed and everyone watching Foxtrot News just watched, thanks a lot, is exactly what happened that same night. Little never said the sky is falling. He said this guy is falling.
Is this true?
Yes, and I tried to make things right, but things got in the way. Lucky for me, I have people like McGee who are looking out for me.
He said my name!
Chicken Little, I would love to sit down with you and interview you about this experience.
I am a turkey!
Okay, a little misunderstanding. Baldo Thomas, bodyguard number 2, Crinagone. Joan Leone, bodyguard number 1, Sophia Grady. Steve Colbert, Colin Aji. Lady Baba, Aaliyah Rooney. Pat Bellwether. Bianca Autumn Bogan de Bolt. Stevens. McGee Trayton Geisler. Al Sarah Reiner. Lucky Kara Stevens. Calpurnia Aubrey Schreiner. Little Chloe Harris. Yeah. We got a, well, I didn't have I'd like to invite you to enjoy the House of Thrills and Chills by Michael Druce.
I love that screaming, Quinn. Play it again, once more, for old time's sake.
Charlie, this is the last time.
Here goes.
Yeah!
That's it. It's over. The House of Grills and Chills is officially finished for the season. No more eerie music and sound effects. We are done.
This thing stored safely away in the magical sound effects machine until next year.
This has been so much fun. I can't believe it's over.
I'm exhausted. This has been an intense 2 weeks.
Not to mention a lot of hard work.
The hard work needs to be mentioned. I'm worn out.
But worth every minute. Our best haunted house ever.
We raised more money than ever for the food bank.
Thanks to Murphy for finding this spectacular old house.
I still can't believe you found this place. What a stroke of luck.
Luck? Reed, when you have connections, things happen.
Can you believe that it's been 4 years since we created Caring Hearted Communities back in high school and did our first haunted house as a fundraiser?
I'm going to miss this place. We've been here so much, it kind of feels like home.
No, it doesn't.
Have you been to Quinn's house?
It doesn't feel like my home, but I am gonna miss this place. It's been fun. I wish we could have done more with that painting though.
Like what?
I don't know. Something with the eyes, like have them follow you around the room or glow when something happens.
There's never enough time to do everything we want to do. Besides, we had enough stuff going on.
Yeah, we didn't need it. Everything was perfect.
I knew this place was going to be great from the moment we saw it. None of our haunted houses have been this good.
Someone had doubts about this place.
Thanks for the reminder, Brady. I'm big enough to admit I was wrong.
What were Ginger's objections again?
We do not need to go into that.
The location is too remote,
People found us anyway.
Too far out of town.
which didn't stop anyone.
People will never drive this far.
They did.
No cell phone service in case of emergency.
Of which there were none.
All of those negatives? And it was still the best attended haunted house yet.
Because of the landline, I did run against this place. It all worked out. This has been our best haunted house ever. Case closed.
But the case isn't completely closed, is it? You say it's our best ever, but do you think it was the scariest?
Blaze, you ask me this every year. You know how I feel about haunted houses.
They're fun, but not scary.
How can they be scary? We do the setup. We design the thrills and chills. We put on the costumes and play the roles.
But if you were here by yourself, all alone, wouldn't it seem a little scary to you?
I wouldn't be here by myself.
If you were, you'd be scared.
No, I wouldn't. It's a Halloween haunted house. That's it.
My little sister and her friends came, and they said it was the scariest haunted house they've ever been to.
Your sister's in 6th grade. How many haunted houses has she seen?
It was still scary.
Not for us. We know what to expect. It's the people coming here for the first time who don't.
What was the scariest part for your sister and her friends? The mummy? The headless woman? The skeleton and the bad acid?
Everything. They scripted stuff that wasn't even scary.
Yeah, my sister and her friends came too. They said the scariest part was the man in the hockey mask. Who was that? Was it you, Abe?
That was no one, because we didn't have a guy in a hockey mask. Too cliche.
She said we did. She saw it.
Charlie, we don't have a guy in a hockey mask.
Are you calling my little sister a liar?
I'm just saying that when she claims to have seen, she didn't.
Listen, everyone, it's almost midnight. I know we said we'd spend the night here and load up equipment tomorrow morning, but I am pushed. I don't want to spend the night on a hard-floor sleeping bag. I don't know how the rest of you feel, but I feel the need to be at home in my own bed, deal with this stuff tomorrow afternoon.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. I thought I was the only one who wanted to go home tonight, take a long, hot shower, and crawl into bed.
I'm with you.
Excuse me?
Not like with you, but you know, like me too, at my own place.
I'll get the van warmed up. Keys. What have I done with the keys?
You left them in the ignition so you wouldn't lose them.
Brilliant! Be right back.
Watch out for that low-hanging beam!
Ouch!
It's a killer.
I found it! Again!
Murphy, why hasn't this place been used before?
Like Ginger pointed out, it's remote. Hardly anyone knows about it.
How'd you find it?
My mom, she's a real estate agent. She knows somebody who knows somebody who knows somebody else. It came up in conversation. This place has been empty for as long as anyone can remember. The woman who owns this place, Molly Dacey, is in her 90s now, but she lives somewhere else.
I'm surprised the house hasn't been torn down and the land sold off.
I think that's why it came up in conversation. It might not be around for much longer. That's how we got permission to use it.
I did some research online. There wasn't a whole lot of information. A little history and some vagaries. You know, the normal stuff about abandoned houses.
Oh, great. So there could have been a series of horrible killings here.
Nothing like that. Something to do with the movies a long time ago. Somebody famous lived here or something.
If something had happened here,
shower, warm bed tonight. Fan battery's dead.
How did this happen?
The ignition's left on.
You have a spare, right?
A spare battery.
Yes! Who doesn't have a spare battery?
That would be everyone. Batteries are not like tires.
What about flashlight batteries? We have flashlights.
Good idea. 5,000 flashlight batteries ought to do it.
You're being facetious.
I am, but big point for the big work.
Surely you must have jumper cables.
Of course! Who doesn't have jumper cables?
Then what's the problem?
Yeah.
Got it. We need another car here.
So let me get this straight. You left the keys in the ignition, so you wouldn't misplace the keys. But you left the ignition on.
Yes, Reed. I should have taken out the key. For whatever reason, the dash lights don't come on when the ignition is on. I forgot. My fault. That's okay.
Are you freaking kidding me? Thunder?
Quinn, tell me that was a sound effect.
It was a sound effect.
No, it wasn't.
Then why did you ask me to tell you it was?
Rhetorical irony. We haven't had a storm in the 2 weeks we've been open, and now, tonight, with no way home.
Stay calm. It's not a crisis. I'll call my sister and she'll shoot me out because it's almost midnight, but that's my problem.
But it is late. You could wait and call the morning.
I don't want to spend the night here. Do you?
Not really.
I'm making the call. Anyways, my sister owes me a favor.
That sounds like blackmail.
Big time. If she doesn't want to be grounded for the rest of her life, she'll drive out here tonight and help us out. Oh wait, no bars. Duh.
Silly you.
I forgot.
You seem to be forgetting a lot of stuff.
Good thing I had him for the landline in case of an emergency.
Ginger, this isn't an emergency. It's an inconvenience.
Simon, try the landline.
Shouldn't I be hearing a noise?
It's called a dial tone.
It was working earlier.
Remember, we tested it. It was amazing when we were still paying the phone bill for it.
The electric bill, too.
Here, let me try. Somebody see if it's plugged in.
No.
This doesn't look good.
The phone cord has been cut.
You just said the phone was working.
That was 2 weeks ago. Now, it's 2 weeks later. So cut the cord.
Don't get snippy.
If that was a pun, I am not in the mood.
Now we're stuck here. Great.
In a haunted house, overnight. Very funny.
Is it funny?
No, it's not funny. I'm tired. We're all tired. Can we please Lester Ginger another time and just go home now?
What are you talking about?
Because I won't go along with the haunted house being scary. This must all be a joke.
Ginger, you think this is about you?
I'm tired. We're all tired. We all want to go home. Let's stop playing games. We can do this some other time.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Are we really going to do the movie cliche to make a point? Landline's been cut. No cell service. Van won't start. Will the lights go out? Oh, sure. Will we all split up into small groups for easy picking? Most certainly. Will we look in the basement and attic for no apparent reason?
No, because the basement and attic have been left up for safety.
We won't be the
exhausted or not, nobody is going home tonight, and nobody is coming to get us because we told everyone we're planning to stay.
Kind of like the perfect storm.
The thunder and lightning. That means rain. We need to get the sleeping bags out of the van.
How was the phone cord cut?
Does it matter how it was cut? Shouldn't you be asking who cut it?
And why? I don't think anyone in this room cut it.
The only one of us not in this room is Ginger. You think Ginger cut it?
Why would you do that? To make a point. About what? Who knows? Maybe she's the one playing the big joke. Forget it. It's been a long day.
Maybe a visitor cut it.
Why?
Crazy people do crazy things. I don't know. Nobody came up to me and was like, oh, by the way, I cut the phone cord.
We're getting a little testy. We need to dial it back.
Great, another phone call. Just what we need now.
What? You worried we might start killing each other?
What if a visitor didn't do it?
Aiden, do not go there. If you're suggesting what I think you're suggesting, that just freaks me out.
You're freaking me out because I'm not suggesting anything. What are you suggesting?
Ouch! Ginger, are you alright?
That hurt. I can't believe I forgot I had my head on the beam coming back in.
Here, take a seat. Are you alright? That was a hard knock. There's a cooler of ice in the kitchen. Someone grab some ice and wrap it in a towel. I'll get it. It's a little swollen and bruised, but no blood.
How serious is it?
Stay awake.
That's what they say in all the movies. Stay awake. Am I nearing death? Why do they say that?
Maybe to avoid going into a coma.
I kind of feel like I'm gonna pass out.
Don't. We need you to stay awake. Here you go. Thanks, Aiden.
We need to get the sleeping bags out of the van. I don't know about y'all, but I am not sleeping in a wet sleeping bag.
I'm sorry about what I said earlier. I'm tired, I'm cranky, and now my head hurts.
Don't worry about it. We're all wiped out. Just sit back and take it easy.
Can you stay with me? I'm not scared, I just don't want to be alone.
Don't worry. I'm not going anywhere.
Murphy? Petra? Brady? Anyone?
Ginger!
Help me! Help me!
Why did you scream? What's happening? What's going on?
The chair, it grabbed me!
What? Grabbed you?
It wrapped its arms around me!
This chair.
Yes!
Okay. Why don't I give it a try?
Don't! Well, it did.
I'll have a look. Maybe there's something up behind here. I need a light. Could you have been dreaming?
No, it wasn't a dream.
As far as I can tell, it's an ordinary armchair.
Sleeping bags are taken care of. Boys in the laundry room, girls in the other. What was all that yelling and screaming? Is there a body?
Ginger had a fright. She says this chair grabbed her.
What?
The chair wrapped its arms around her.
Grabbed you like a hug?
No, it wasn't trying to give me a hug. It was trying to carry me away. It stopped when Brady came in. Don't start on me being crazy. I'm not.
Maybe it's that bump on your head. It's making you delusional.
It's not the mom. I'm not delusional. Where is Murphy? She's right.
She was with you. She was sitting on that very ottoman you're sitting on now, when you're sitting in the chair that supposedly attacked you.
Go ahead, have your little laugh.
Maybe the ottoman got her.
Maybe it did.
We need to calm down. We need a plan.
Stop right there. First of all, I don't know about all of you, but I am wrong. And second, who put you in charge?
He's kind of big in charge.
Fair enough, Petra. You're right.
I am.
You are. You're in charge now. What's the plan?
You can't do that. You can't just appoint me to be in charge because that proves that you're in charge and you're not.
Well, someone needs to be in charge. And if not Brady, then who? Simon?
Not me.
Aiden?
No.
Reed?
I'm a follower, not a leader.
Why are you asking the guys? Girls can be leaders too.
How about Ginger?
2 minutes ago, you said I was delusional.
She said a chair grabbed her. Does that sound like someone who should be in charge?
We're back to you.
No, we're not. What about you?
Not me. Charlie?
I'm a support person.
We're back to Brady.
Any objections?
Okay, what's the plan?
We need to find Murphy. We need to get the lights back on, and we need someone to go outside and play fireworks for that fireplace before the rain starts. It's gonna get cold tonight.
What can I do?
Stay where you are. We can't take a chance on you passing out.
Simon and I will get the way.
We will?
We will. Let's go.
I'll look for the box where they keep the electricity.
The fuse box.
Whatever it's called.
In places this old, it's called the fuse box. It'll be near the kitchen.
Wow, look at Ginger the history book. Someone needs to go with me.
I'll go. You go.
All 3 of us can go. We can both be my assistants.
No, you'll be our handyman. Now get to work.
The words of someone famous, doesn't make us stronger, kills us.
That is not how the saying goes.
Reed and I will look for Murphy.
What about me?
Someone needs to stay with Ginger.
Oh, right.
Go on. Don't worry about me. I'll be fine.
If you don't mind staying by yourself.
Of course I mind!
I guess I'm staying.
Let's see what Murphy's gotten off to.
Thank you for staying.
Did that chair really grab you?
It really did.
Should you be sitting in it?
Brady sat in it, and I sat in it again. Nothing happened. But I wouldn't check it out for myself.
Quit screaming. It was us. It was a joke. What? That was monstrous. What is wrong with you two?
That almost made me pass out. And I shouldn't be doing that.
What were those screams?
Good grief. Is everyone all right?
Yeah, just dumb and dumber playing like stupid and scary. We were just having fun. It was a joke.
It was Simon's idea.
You are such a liar.
Where's the firewood you went to get?
Can't get out. The door is locked from the other side. Stop with joking around. It isn't funny.
We're serious. We can't get What did you do? The lights went bright for a second and then went dim again.
That wasn't me. Well, it was, but it wasn't. I had a screwdriver in my hand. I had just gotten the lights back on, and suddenly there was something there. It scared me so bad I accidentally touched the screwdriver to the fuses.
Something? What something?
I don't know. It was lurking in the dark. You don't believe me. You're too calm. I'm trying to control my emotions. My grandpa used to do laws. He always said to observe the 3 C's. Calm, cool, collective. Honestly, I just want to strike my head off.
What did this something look like?
I don't know. It was big and scary.
Are you just making this up?
I don't think so. His hands are trembling.
I want to go home now.
We didn't jump in this time, and you still got scared. That's because there's some weird stuff going on.
We know you've tried every door and window in this place, but they're all bolted shut from the outside.
Someone doesn't want us to leave, and that's scary.
What was that sound? Did you hear that?
We're back.
Don't do that! Why does everyone keep doing that?
New rule. No more stairs. This place is scary enough.
Why isn't that fire lit? Did you get firewood?
We can't get out. The doors are locked from the outside.
So crawl through a window and go unlock the door.
They're all sealed shut.
Shouldn't we have noticed that when we were checking this place out? That is a huge safety issue.
Safety was your job, Brady. Didn't you notice the windows were sealed shut?
They weren't sealed shut. We've been opening them every time we use the fog machine. Remember? Besides, I checked to make sure every single window opened.
Well, they're all sealed now.
What about Murphy? Did you find her?
Nope.
She's got to be around here somewhere. Why would she go off like that?
Maybe she's hiding.
Why? She said she'd stay with me. You need to find her.
We will, but there's something you need to see. We found this old newspaper.
Murphy is missing. We're locked in this old house. It's getting colder and colder. And you want to show us an old newspaper?
There's a story about this place on the front page.
We need to find Murphy and then find a way out of here.
I know, but this is important.
The paper is dated 80 years ago today.
This place has a name. It's called Dreadnought Manor.
Dreadnought. Dreadnought.
Yeah, it sounds like dread and all.
Oh, that's creepy.
This place used to be a home for.
Don't say it was a home for the criminally insane and that a bunch of murders were committed here.
You're not completely wrong.
Which is the right part? Criminally insane or a bunch of murders?
It wasn't a bunch of murders.
One murder is too many.
Get on with it. You're killing us. Sorry. Poor choice of words.
This place used to be a home for retired horror movie stars.
There were big stars from the 1930s and 40s.
That is so lame. This is the dumbest thing I have ever heard.
There is no way you could have a home for retired war movie stars in the middle of nowhere and no one's ever heard of it. My grandma has lived here since she was a girl, and she's never said
and not one person has said anything.
It's right here on the front page. See for yourself.
Actor arrested for the murders of 5 fellow actors. Shortly after taking up residence at Dreadnought Manor, a home for retired horror film actors, Lou Nacy, known for playing the lead role in The Creature from Monster Swamp, was questioned and arrested in connection with the disappearance of 5 actors.
Nacy, isn't that the name of the old woman Murphy said owns this place?
It's getting to that.
Nacy denied murdering the missing actors, but the crime scene was described by detectives as so gruesome that Nacy was the only logical suspect. Asked where the bodies of the missing actors were, Nacy maintained his innocence and said the house had taken them.
The house had taken them. This is like a bad dream.
Like a bad dream. This is a bad dream. Why weren't we told about this place? Someone must have known.
Is the old woman who owns this place related to the guy accused of the murders?
There's a group photo of the retired actor in the current owner of the house, who looks to be about 10 years old.
This is Molly Nacy, daughter of Lou Nacy.
Take a closer look.
Oh my gosh, that's
Murphy!
It can't be Murphy. Obviously. That girl in the picture sure is a dead ringer for her.
Oh my gosh. Could Murphy and Molly Nacy be related?
You mean like her grandmother?
More like a great-grandmother. That could explain how Murphy knew about this place. Maybe it's family owned.
You don't really think Murphy's related to crazy lunacy, do you?
Why not? Insanity can run in the family.
Even if insanity doesn't run in her family, lunacy can occur for other reasons.
Lunacy. Is it just me, or does the name Lou Nacy sound like lunacy?
This is out of control.
There has to be some other explanation.
Murphy found this place. She looks exactly like the girl in the picture. She's disappeared. We're locked in and can't leave. I'd say the writing's on the wall. In blood. We need to do something.
You're saying Murphy locked us in.
she's had this plan from the beginning.
Why?
What have we done? I'm nice to everyone.
Crazy doesn't need a reason.
Everyone quiet. We need to think.
Help! Help! Let me in! I'm locked out! That's Murphy! We've got to help her. How can we help? We're locked in. No! No! Stay away!
We need to find a way to get Murphy inside.
What if it's a trap? What if she's trying to lure us out?
If she locked us in, she could have unlocked the door.
I don't know. That was a horribly convincing scream.
Maybe that's a chance we have to take.
We? Are you going out there then? Not that you could if you wanted to.
Maybe there's a way to the basement or the attic.
Places I do not plan to go.
Amy, what about you? If there is something out there.
Something is in here.
Out there, in here, we need to find out.
How do we do that?
We split up into pairs.
Of course. Absolutely. Why not do what's done in every horror film? The guys can scatter and look in the scary attic and basement while the girls run around in their underwear.
You're not serious.
Get a clue.
Who's with me? No one? All right, new plan. There is Try the attic first.
No, not the attic. The attic is always filled with antique dolls with cracked heads and music boxes that play creepy tunes.
And lots of dust. And cobwebs.
And stuffed blackbirds.
That's a chance I've got to take.
What lily-livered, spineless, yellow-bellied, scaredy cat chickens you all are? You call yourselves friends. That was a real friend.
Before he set sail on the SS guild trip, do you and I still have a date tomorrow night?
In your dreams.
All right then. I'm on my way to the basement.
Why?
The gauntlet's been thrown. I have no choice.
Reed, you don't have to do this.
If I don't, who will?
What do you think you'll find down there?
I hope I find who I really am and what I'm made of.
Wow. Stirring. That really got to me. If you don't go out with him tomorrow night, I will.
Wait, Reed. Wait for me.
I knew that would get her.
What do we do now?
We wait.
I can't wait. I've got to do something.
If you'd seen what I saw, you don't want to go anywhere. We're better off here.
As sitting ducks,
Reed was right. What choice do we have?
I'm with Charlie on this. I think we take that chance.
I didn't say I was going anywhere, but I think someone should.
Simon, are we men or are we mice?
I do like cheese.
Wrong answer.
Well, we're going to need weapons.
We'll do like in the movies. We'll make our own. I'm not going down with that fight.
I can't believe I let you talk me into this. In the movies, they make such bad decisions. And what am I doing? Making a bad decision.
Maybe this time we'll beat the odds.
Sitting ducks. Mice. I'm not encouraged.
I need to use the bathroom. I need somebody to go with me.
Me.
I'll go as well.
And while we're gone, try to find some paper or something to start a fire.
You're leaving me alone?
We're just going down the hall. You'll be fine. Just don't go anywhere.
Not likely. Hello? What's this all about?
Hey guys, I'm out. Found a way out. Just need to find Murphy now. Guys? No! Please! No! No!
Aiden, we're back! Aiden? Where are you?
You told him to go find something to start a fire with.
And I told him not to go anywhere.
I'll go look for him. I'm kidding. I'm staying right here.
I think we should look for Aiden.
I agree with Charlie. Aiden knows where we're at.
What if something happened to him?
It hasn't. He's gone to look for something to start a fire like you asked him. He'll be fine.
I'm letting my imagination get the best of me. At first, this place seemed great. A dream house.
Sometimes dreams turn into horrible nightmares.
Thanks, Charlie. That really helps.
Thank goodness you're back. I don't like it when we aren't all together.
Murphy isn't very together.
What does that mean? You found Murphy?
a museum for horror films. There's horror movie props and costumes, mummies, vampires, werewolves, creatures from outer space, and other monsters.
Only it's not a horror film museum. It's a chamber of horrors.
What does that mean?
There's an Iron Maiden down there.
There's a 1970s rock group down there?
No, a medieval torture device. There's a guillotine too. That's where we found Murphy.
What about Petra and Reed?
Petra is wrapped up like a mummy in the sarcophagus. All you can see are her eyes. Probably suffocated.
And Reed?
There was a trapdoor with a bat underneath. He either fell in or was pushed. He's nothing but a skeleton. Must be a vat of acid.
This is so sick. Who is doing this? Is this house really haunted? Are those bodies coming back to life? Is there someone with the bizarre love of horror films?
We don't think it's monsters or ghouls. We think Brady is doing this.
Brady? Why?
We don't know. Unless you really believe in monsters, Brady is the only person who could have done this. In the beginning, we thought it was Murphy. But she's gone. At least part of her is. We think Brady had a plan from the beginning. The dead battery was a ruse to trap us.
But Brady is one of the good guys.
No, Quinn and I are the good guys.
What do we do now?
We find Brady and stop him.
If he got out of the basement, the attic.
Could he still be in the house? We can't leave the three of us alone.
You have Aiden.
He disappeared.
Stay together.
Or come with us.
No, not the attic.
Well, the attic is the only place he can be. If he's not there, then he's found a way out. Maybe we can find it too.
How could there be a way out of the attic?
There could be a door to the roof.
So we get to the roof, then what?
Charlie, we don't know what we don't know. Maybe there will be a ladder or a rope.
This isn't some cliche horror movie where there's conveniently placed ladders and ropes.
Not to mention, you could get struck by lightning.
If you've got a better idea, let's hear it.
We all stay together.
Listen to Blaze. Don't do what doesn't make sense.
Sometimes when things already don't make sense, you don't do what does make sense.
That's nonsense.
We'll be fine, don't worry.
Aiden said he saw a monster and went to the fuse box. Maybe the monsters are real.
The only monster is Brady, and we're going to find him.
Do you really think that Brady's the one doing this?
No, I don't.
How do you know?
My gut is telling me it's not Brady.
What else is your gut telling you?
It's telling me that I keep saying I'm gonna do something, and I don't do anything at all.
What are you telling your gut?
I can't believe I'm gonna say this, but I'm gonna go down the basement and see for myself.
Why? Simon and Quinn told you what's down there.
I need to know for myself. You've seen the horror films. What happened to the people who do nothing?
The same thing that happens to people who go living in creepy basements with a maniac on the loose.
Simon said when things don't make sense, you've also got to do what doesn't make sense.
A minute ago, you said that was nonsense.
That was a minute ago. I've changed my mind. I'm going full on Ripley.
While you're visiting the chambers of horrors, I'll be here holding down this couch.
Blaze, are you with me?
What have I got to lose?
Seriously? Charlie girl, Did you really let them go off and leave you here by yourself? Isn't that classic horror film stuff? How did Charlie describe it? Last girl standing. Do what doesn't make sense. Look at every nook and cranny. Look behind this wall, this door, that door, behind the chair, behind the couch, even the fireplace. Scary, but sometimes you've got to face your fears. And sometimes you've got to relax, stretch, and make a plan.
The dolls! The dolls! Don't go in the attic! The dolls! I'm sorry I chickened out. I thought I could go to the basement, but I can't. You can still go.
Where's Charlie?
Maybe in the bathroom again.
I'll go check on her.
Don't take your time. Ginger, wait! I'll come with you.
Blaze! Blaze!
Petra, is that you?
Blaze! 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 Where are you?
Hello, Ginger.
Don't lose your head. Ginger, wake up! You're dreaming! Ginger, wake up! It's time to go! What? We've got the van battery running. We're leaving. How? The battery's dead. Yeah, well, my overprotected mom and dad drove all the way out here to check on us.
Murphy's dad was jumpstart the van.
Since we had to call home to check in, they were worried something might have happened. Can you believe that? What's the worst that could have happened?
You don't want to know.
I was scared there for a while. You screamed in your sleep. We think you were having a nightmare. Are you alright?
This isn't a joke, is it? Nobody's dead. Nobody's missing.
Everyone's dead.
What?
Dead tired. We're all ready to go home.
You wouldn't believe the dream that I had. Terrible things happened, and all of you were in it.
That is so Wizard of Oz.
You can tell us all about it on the way back. But right now, we need to hit the road while the rain's let up. See you at the van.
Are you okay to walk? Yeah, I think I'm okay. Just so you know, you and Simon are on my blacklist.
What did they do?
They left 3 girls to fend for themselves.
If you say so.
What you said earlier about the telephone cord being cut, was that real, or did I dream that too?
It was cut. That's why my parents drove out here. They couldn't get a hold of me. You ready?
I know we still have to clean up tomorrow, but it's time to say goodbye to the house of the frozen chills. Until next year.
Oh no, not this place again. Never in a million years. I hope they do tear it down. I never want to see it again.
I thought you liked this old house.
It turned out to be too thrilling and too chilling. Let's get out of here.
Must be the bum on her head.
Yeah, because really, it was boring. If something had happened, it might have livened things up a little.
I'm kind of sad it's all over. Goodbye, house of chills girls.
There's still
one thing. The guy on the hockey mask your sister said she saw.
I don't know. That's what she said.
What do you think that was about?
That's the thing. She said it was so real. She said it was the scariest thing because it was so real.
But it didn't happen.
Well, you can ask her the next time you see her.
I don't need to ask her about something that didn't happen.
Everybody enjoyed that. Kids really enjoyed it. A couple thank yous we need to take care of first before we bring up the cast. We'd like to thank the city of Downs for the use of Memorial Hall and the Downs Arts Council for the use of their costumes and props. Sherry Knopf for helping with the third bar. Parents for their support, and Brett and Chandra Dome for pizza one night. Also would like to thank Holly Tanis because that set was her design. She put it together, she did makeup. She did makeup and also, what was I going to say? What else? Costumes. That goes hand in hand. I was like, point out a couple people. We had lights and sound. Alan the Bay, jump up and do something. Brett Jones. And we had two guys that did a lot of work for Holly to get that set all set up right. Put in a lot of innovations in it. Where they at? Matt, Tanis, and Mike Steinhoff. They kind of made me play. All right, here's the cast for the House of Thrills and Chills. Colin Agee, Reed, Brady, Drayton Geisler, Quinn, Autumn Von Bogan de Bolt, Aiden, Sophia Grady, Simon, Chloe Harris, Murphy, Sarah Reiner, our two special effects people, Kara Stevens and Bella Witter. Did a good job with their parts. I have Petra, Lily Stevens, Charlie, Malia Roney, Blaze, Audrey Schreiner, Ginger Brenda Dome. Thank you all. I'd say come back tomorrow night, see a totally different play, but they did so well tonight, I'm sure they can do it 2 nights in a row. So you might want to come back just to see if they can. We enjoy seeing you here, we hope you had a good time. Thank you.